Hi, Miss Kravchuk's class. Sorry I'm not there today. I'm out with my kids, but I want you to get some of your work done, so I'm going to show you a little video on what we're going to be doing. So your first step is your class is signed up for the white Chromebook cart, and I've brought that into the library for you this morning. When Mr. Molt passes out your cards, you can get your Chromebook out of the cart just like normal. You will log in just like a regular day. And when you log in, you will come to this page. Remember, our New Year's resolution slide is found in the Google Classroom. So you're going to go right up here and log into your Google Classroom. Keep in mind, mine looks a little bit different because I am a teacher. But to find your assignment, you will go to Miss Kravchuk's class, the purple one that should have my face right here. And then from here, make sure you go to this classwork tab right here in the middle. So click classwork. And then you should see right up here at the top, New Year's resolutions. When you click on New Year's resolutions, you should see right down at the bottom, the one that has your name and New Year's resolution. So you're going to click right there to open it up. And what you're going to get is your New Year's resolution. Now what I've done is I've taken everybody's slide and I've put it into a big slideshow. It is linked into the slideshow that you see right in front of you now. See this little linking? That means if you make slide changes on your slide, it will show up in our slideshow. So I'm going to show you a couple of new things today that I want you to work on. The thing that I want you to do is called an animation. So at this point, everyone should have three things in their slides. You should have your name with a capital letter and an apostrophe. You should have your sentence starting with "this year I resolved to," and then whatever you've written. And then you should have at least one picture in this area. If you have not done those things, you will do those things first. After you've completed those, then you will move on to today's steps. Today, you are going to animate pieces of your slide. For example, I'm going to take my name and make it pop in a fancy way. So the first step is to click on it so that the blue box is highlighting whatever it is you want to animate. You'll go right over here, click Insert, slide all the way down to where it says Animation right here. You will now see that there's a new menu on this side. What you're going to want to do is make sure that whatever you're trying to animate is showing up in this tiny little box, and you can see that it says Heather there. So what I'm animating is what is right there. And then I want to choose how I want to animate it. There are lots of different things. I can make it slowly appear. Be careful because some of them make them go away. So you want to make them appear on your slide, not disappear. So disappear is going to make it go away. Fade in makes it slowly fade in. Fade out makes it slowly fade away. Fly in from left is just what it says. It's going to fly in off the screen from the left. Fly in from the right. So you see what I'm saying. You can test out these different things. So I happen to like this one that's way down at the bottom that you can't see because, there we go. It's called Zoom In. So I'm going to do that one. And then I can decide what speed I want it to zoom in. So let's say I want it to zoom in really fast. I'm going to go all the way up here. And then I'm done. If I want to test out what it's going to look like, I can click right here on play. And, oh, I forgot to tell you one thing. See right here how it says click? That means I need to click to make it happen. Okay, so it zoomed in really fast. If I slow it down a little bit, oh, first of all, I have to click stop. So I can go over here and let's make it medium and it will come in a little bit slower. So let's play it to test it out. See how it comes in really slowly? Okay, stop. If you don't want to have to click, then right here you can make it with the previous thing. In other words, as soon as the slide rotates in, it will do that with the next step. So I'll show you what that looks like. Right now I have zoom in on my name with previous means it's going to do it with that slide in a medium speed. So if I go back up to my top slide and I click present, this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to click and I'm going to put your room number in there. And now watch, it's going to change to the next slide. And then right after, there goes my name. So that's what with after means. Okay. I want you to animate each individual piece of your slide. So your name, your sentence, and then your pictures. So again, you're going to click on it so the blue box is around it. If you don't already have this menu, you'll go Insert, Animate, and then the menu will pop up. Notice that whatever is in this box, you can barely see it, but that's what's going to be animated. Okay, so maybe this time I want it to fly in from the bottom. I'm going to do fly in from the bottom. I'm going to make the speed medium, about the same speed. This by paragraph means if you have more than one paragraph, it will do one paragraph and then the next paragraph and then the next paragraph, but only if you click that box. This is a good thing to do if you have, say, a bulleted list and you want each thing to show up individually, then you would click this by paragraph box. If I do after previous, then it will zoom in my name and then zoom in my words. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. I'm going to move my face over here. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is my pictures. If I want them both to come in at the same time, I will click on one picture, hit shift, and click on the other picture. Now I've highlighted both of them, so they're both going to do something at the same time. I'll go over to my menu, click add animation, and maybe I want them to fly in from the right. And I want it to do with previous. Okay, now I can click here to play and see what my whole slide will look like. Okay, they showed up slightly at different times because I had different speeds, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's your goal today. Animate all three things. Remember, if you have not put your name with a capital letter and an apostrophe, if you have not finished your sentence, or you have not added your pictures, then you need to do those things first. After you've completed that, then you will insert your animations. Looking forward to seeing you next Tuesday. Actually, no, we don't have school next Tuesday, so it'll be a couple weeks before I see you. Next time I see you, we will share our slides with everyone. So please be sure that if you have a resolution that you don't want other people to see, you should probably change it to something that is shareable with the class, because this is something that we're all going to view together. Okay, have a great day. Be good for Mr. Molt. When you're done with your slides, make sure you check out, and I'm expecting that because you guys are such a great class, you're putting your Chromebooks back where they go, you're pushing in all your chairs, you're doing everything you need to do so you can have a level 4 day. Thanks, Ms. Kravchuk's class.